What's up, everybody? I just came back from the movie theaters and I saw Deadpool 2 and oh my god, it's awesome. You have to go watch it. It's absolutely fantastic. And let's just do this review. Anyways, guys, you could tell that I'm a little bit excited. You know, it's great when you go watch a film and I had a smile in my face the whole time, and I left the theater. I was like, wow, that was refreshing. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. And if you're worried, this is going to be the first half of this review. It's spoiler free. So if you haven't seen yet, you can watch the video, and I'm going to let you know when I will talk spoilers. But anyways, I was lucky enough that I stayed away from spoilers. You know, unfortunately, this movie was launched in UK, I believe, first, and maybe some other locations. And people were already posting spoilers everywhere. And some people were even doing like spoilers on the titles, which I think is just a terrible thing to do, you know. But anyways, for some reason, I was lucky enough and I stayed away from spoilers. And you know what? You should go to this movie fresh and not knowing any spoilers, because the surprises are just great, you know. That's one thing sometimes when they launch trailers and they're too long and there's just too much in the trailer. I don't really like that because, you know, I love the element of surprise. So you can tell I had a great time and I definitely recommend this film. But anyways, without any spoilers, I think Ryan Reynolds is absolutely hilarious. You know, I think he found his niche. Finally, he found the character that he's going to be remembered for. You know, Deadpool is memorable in my opinion. You know, I thought that his acting was really great. Josh Brolin was absolutely, you know, aka Thanos, aka Cable. He was fantastic and he's ripped. The dude is ripped in this film. He was great. The cast was fantastic. And, you know, so this movie, there will be a lot of cameos. And some of them were quite surprising to me. So I was like, that's so cool. The visual effects were improved and great. There's lots of CGI. I thought that the pacing of the film is fantastic. You know, I was really into it. I thought that obviously they still keep the same format. So Deadpool breaks the fourth wall the entire time, and it's just hilarious. You know, he's always sometimes just talking directly to you and then go back to the movie, just like in the first one. So nothing new there. But yeah, so the format is pretty much the same, and I thought that the jokes were on point. You know, I think that they were very balanced. One of the things that sometimes it takes me out of the film is, especially like the Marvel films, it's just joke all the times. However, Deadpool is a satirical anti-hero, so it's part of his character to be to joke the way that he does, and I believe it really, really works. And there are at the very beginning some like serious moments where I thought, oh no, please don't come with a joke right now, because I don't want it to take me out of the moment. And it didn't take me out of the moment, because there were some very, very, very few moments that were supposed to be serious, and it was actually for a while a little bit serious, and I was like, oh, so I could feel it, you know. So I enjoyed that. So I think they did a great job balancing the jokes. And then, guys, there's just so much going on in this film. I definitely need to watch it again, because there's a lot of cameos, a lot of movie references, and, you know, for a movie buff like me, that's just like a delight, because I was like, oh, that's just so awesome. I love when there's like movie references, and this movie is packed with that. So I thought that the action in this film was absolutely fantastic. You know, very nicely coordinated, great camera movements, very cinematic, like he says on the trailer. That was obviously this movie is also going to be very bloody. You know, there's a lot of swearing. So, you know, I wouldn't take a small kid to go watch this with you, because of the profanity, and that's what it's part of his character, you know, and so it's very, very, very brutal, you know, very, very bloody. But so yeah, I wouldn't take a small little kid to go watch this. But anyways, very nicely, very cinematic. Great action scenes. I was very pleased with that. Also, at the very beginning, there is a very nice opening credit scene that I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. So pay attention at the beginning. That was fun, and I don't know what else. I think there's nothing else I can say without spoiling. So guys, super, I'll call this a super sequel, because sometimes it's very hard for movies, sometimes they get it right, but sometimes they come with a sequel and it's just terrible. But not this one. I predict that this franchise is gonna keep going, and as long as he's getting this balance of correct, I can watch a lot of Deadpool movies. Keep them coming, keep them coming. So yeah, you should definitely go watch this super sequel. Stay away from spoilers, so it's gonna be a fresh experience for you. And from now on, I am going to be discussing the spoilers. So if you haven't had the chance to see the film yet, stop watching this video, go watch the movie, be fresh, and don't watch any spoilers, and then come back over here. Let's talk about it, because there's so much to talk and discuss. So you were warned. From now on, I am going to be discussing the spoilers. Anyways, let's talk spoilers. So the very beginning, I loved the opening scene, the James Bond style, but instead of being girls, it's Deadpool, and I thought it was hilarious. However, I'm gonna have to watch it again, because at the very beginning I was just watching Deadpool, but there was very funny. He was making fun of the people that made the movie, and with really funny credits, and I didn't realize it until like halfway through, because I was just watching like the Deadpool is doing all these funny positions, so I kind of missed that, and so it's kind of a bummer for me. However, one of the credits, for instance, like, I can't believe that you killed her, or things like that. So I definitely need to go check that out again. But I thought that was brilliant. I loved it. I loved the very opening and the beginning, It's very bloody, so bloody and so brutal. And he talks so... What a dirty mouth, A lot of F-bombs. I really enjoyed his relationship with his girlfriend, Vanessa, played by the great Brazilian Morena Baccarin. I'm Brazilian too, so yes. Maybe I'm biased, but no, I do think that she's really great in this film. And I thought that I love their relationship, and it was very, 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 very funny. At the very beginning there, I was like, we are in for a fun ride. I was a bit surprised, obviously, that she died, but I thought, something's gonna happen, and she's definitely not gonna stay dead. Not in a movie like this, So yeah, right off the bat, I thought it was a very strong opening scene, and I was very happy with that. I absolutely loved the breaking of the fourth wall. I think he does that just so smoothly and just so awesome. Sometimes we just stare at the camera like, really? Can't believe this guy's talking, like, keep talking. And the whole, let's start the dolly. He'd say that, and then he'd say, oh, this is just so cinematic. And then what else does he say? Oh, I hope that they got this in slow motion. Those things, I thought it was very fun to watch, Now, the surprising cameos for me were Brad Pitt. I was not expecting it at all. He's the invisible guy, which I can't remember what they called them in a movie. Weird. I can't really remember. But anyways, we have Brad Pitt. I thought that was really great. We were able to see other X-Men this time, I love the whole reference that they say, oh yeah, that's so sexist, because the name is X-Men. It came out in the 60s. So that was great. I thought that, it's such a great, such a refreshing film, But yeah, I thought that seeing different X-Men was pretty cool, Every time I'm inside the mansion, I want to see Wolverine, because he's my favorite character. And to me, he's the biggest X-Men, but we do get to see a little bit of Wolverine towards the end. And if you don't remember, in X-Men Origins Wolverine, remember that movie? Deadpool appears, but it's not the traditional Deadpool. And funny enough, it was also played by Ryan Reynolds. And if you see on the end credit scene, I thought that was brilliant that he, he makes fun of himself as an actor, like the roles that he did that were very good. But one of the funny things that the theater was on fire when he went back and he killed the other Deadpool, and then he just like stares at Wolverine. And I thought that's great. I really wish that in future films there will be a real interaction with Wolverine and Deadpool. And one of the things that I thought it was so exciting is the fact that now Deadpool has the time machine, because that means that he could go back in time and save Wolverine. I love at the very beginning when he say, I can't believe this Wolverine like died and blah blah blah, so I'm gonna die too. Obviously he's a huge Wolverine fanboy, which I love because I'm a fan girl, when it comes to Wolverine. So I absolutely love that. And now there's so much opportunities and possibilities with that machine that he stole from Thanos. Funny that he called Josh Brolin Thanos as well. This is just so much to absorb in this film that, yeah, it's definitely was a great experience. But anyways, back to this little time machine that he bought. Now we know that even though he already went back and saved Vanessa, so she's back, she's alive, and now it's kind of endless, the possibilities, things that he can do with that machine, right? He's already saved Vanessa, I believe that he can go and save Wolverine, which will be absolutely awesome, and I'm predicting that that's what's gonna happen, because I cannot wait to see the real Wolverine with Deadpool, in the next movie, hopefully, because that's gonna be just fantastic. So that was a great little twist at the end there. What else in cameos? Oh my god, they also, I can't remember other cameos, there's just so many. But let's talk about the references. There's reference, when he mentions the DC universe, saying that the DC universe, you're so dark, it's like the DC universe. I thought that was hilarious. And there's the Martha joke. That was absolutely brilliant. The whole theater was laughing so hard, because till this day, the Martha thing is a complete meme, right? That was just the stupidest idea. What were they thinking, right? But anyways, great joke towards the end there. I was laughing the entire time. We also have a reference of the Goonies, right? With the one-eyed Willy, which was Josh Brolin's first role. And that was kind of a nice reference there. Reference to, we also got to see the Juggernaut. That was pretty cool. I was wondering who is that big character over there, and it turned out to be the Juggernaut, and that was fun because he's a fun character. He kind of was destroyed at the end there, like in a really kind of ridiculous way, but it was hilarious. So yes, so I absolutely, I'm very pleased with this film. I think that the audience are absolutely going to love this. I'm predicting really good ratings, so hopefully very soon we're going to find out how people are going to react. But anyways, guys, I definitely recommend this movie. I hopefully, if you haven't seen, you didn't stay to the end to watch the spoilers, because I believe that you should watch this fresh without knowing the surprises, because that's I think if you go watch a film and you already know the spoilers, it kind of, I think it affects your experience for sure. But some people really don't care. But anyways, if you're one of those people and you really don't care and you stayed here to the end, that's fine. That's great as well. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think about this movie? What other things that I didn't mention that you really liked? I would love to hear your idea on it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave your thumbs up, subscribe for more. Also hit that little bell so you can get notifications and you don't miss any of the videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.